and people with personal tax returns. Do you know that in just a few days, your personal tax returns could be due? That's right. If you have a W 2 tax return and you haven't filed your tax return, the IRS says they are coming due in just a few days. So you better start getting your returns ready. This could be very, very important for a few reasons. You see, if you're a W 2 employee, obviously you haven't filed it yet. Most of the time, you haven't filed your tax returns yet because you felt you're going to owe money. So if you think you're going to owe money, then you should file the return as soon as possible because now you're going to know what to owe and so you can start making the payments. The second reason why you need to start getting your papers together, because my name is Albert Corey, and we've been working with clients for over 40 years, serving 156,000 people. Problem with most people haven't filed their tax returns yet. This recording is October 2nd, 2025. Is we have a lot of people that are procrastinators. So when you're a procrastinator, that means you got to start getting your papers together. You got to start figuring out if you sold stock, getting everything together. Start figuring it out. Because in a few days, on October 15th, the tax returns are going to be due. Here's another reason why you got to get the things going as quick as possible. You need to find somebody. If you are not, if you're going to try to do TurboTax, that's one thing. But if you're going to have somebody help you do the return, they might not have time to go out there and help you. So you need to start setting appointments to start. You need to start getting appointments, to start getting it done. If you're watching this on Facebook right now, I'm sorry, if this is on YouTube as we speak, if you have any questions, you could always leave in the comments below and we'll answer them in other videos. So you got to start getting things together. If you did contract work, see, a lot of people I know, and I've been doing this for 40 years, that if you're contractors and you're getting 1099s, you are waiting as late as possible because you think that's going to save you and give you more time. That's never the issue. You're just a plain old procrastinator. So you have to start getting anything together. So if you're self employed, you have to figure out how much did you deposit that somebody gave you and a list of all your expenses. And then somebody will figure it out. I recommend never use TurboTax for something like this because it doesn't talk back to you. At least I've yet to see any versions that does. Go to somebody who understands business tax returns and they can help you. That would help you. If you have a W 2 form, you know, if you have a W 2 form and no dependents, no kids, that might not matter. You can almost wait to the last minute. But if you owe money to the IRS, then you want to know that you got to start paying. You got to start getting on a payment plan if you're going to start to owe. If you think, if you sold stocks or bonds, you got to go get the 1099Bs from your stock companies. So that means you might have to go online and figure out how to download them and send them to somebody to do your tax returns. Because I know from doing it for a long time that if you have people like Fidelity, they're going to give you pages and pages and pages. So you better go out and find, get them downloaded, and you're going to get it done. So something else I would like to talk about today is that if you're a W-2 employee, the end of the year is coming. You should go out and start a business for next year. That's one of my suggestions. My name is Albert Corey, and we've been filing tax returns for 40 years, serving 150,000 clients. So I'm going to tell you, go out and start a business. Open up your own sub S company. Don't open up an LLC because it will show up on your tax return. We'll be doing future videos to show you, or follow us on our channel, Albert Corey, and we'll explain a lot of that out to you. So you need to get a company going because the IRS says is whatever you're doing, as long as you're moving a business forward, it's not a hobby. So what does that mean? That means that say you want to be a dog walker. Okay, well, you open up your company and now you're out looking for dogs to walk, you know, getting dogs to walk, get other people out there, meeting other people. Maybe you go to dog shows. Maybe you're gonna go, and I'm gonna throw this out there. You go to the gym and they ask you, "Oh, what do you do on the side?" "Oh, I babysit dogs." You'll be surprised how many clients you can get just saying that. And as long as you're trying to move the business forward, you start posting some stuff on Instagram that say, "Hey, this is how you take care of your dog. What do you do if you go on vacation?" And start explaining it. As long as you explain your business, it now becomes a tax deduction. If you have any questions or comments, you could always leave it below and we're going to get back to you. So guess what? I would tell anybody, if you're single making over $70,000, that's a way you can start saving money to the IRS. "Oh, Albert, it's going to cost me." Well, guess what? It's going to cost you money, but I will guarantee you're going to get more money than you just paid for. Because once you start doing this, you now can deduct things like, especially if you work from home, now you can start deducting on part of your rent, part of your cell phone, your internet. If you go to the gym and you say, "Hey, I'm babysitting dogs. Do you know anybody?" That becomes deductible. A lot of things come deductible, and the IRS will pay for you. So how does it pay for it? Because guess what? By having the company, and even if you don't make any money the first 3 or 4 years, it's going to start reducing your liability. Um, you're going to you'll start lowering amount of money you're going to pay to the IRS. What a concept. Just think about it. Everybody does this. Walmart, why do you think Walmart pays zero tax, or Amazon? Because they write everything off. If you need somebody if you have any questions, like I said, leave a comment below and we'll help you. And guess what? There's so many people. I've been doing this forever. Most people always have a dream of some kind of business to get it started. The biggest joke is, "Oh, when my kids get older or when I retire." Start planning your business now, and you're going to see good things. Good things will start to happen. Well, a client just came in. My name is Albert Corey from Coin Associates Accounting Services. So if you have any, we've been helping people for 40 years. If you have any questions, like I've been telling you, please leave a comment below and we'll get back to you. Thank you, and have a great day. Bye bye.